Welcome, everybody, to the World Football Alliance. It's Saturday night, the closing night of week number 2. This is going to be the Vegas Gamblers taking on the Rapid City Falcons. And I'm here with Jolio and Hammer. How's it going, guys?
Going pretty good. I'm going pretty good. I'm excited for this game. It looks like a good matchup, so I'm excited.
Something that should be pointed out before we get going. Of course, from the Gamblers, they have two former Falcons stars in Deontay Brown and LaQuandrez Friedman. So we'll have to see if they try to get some revenge for not being on that team anymore. Very interesting to see if they're able to pull it off here. Falcons will receive the ball first, and we will get to see some of the league MVP first right off the rip here. Gamblers wearing black and white, and the Falcons wearing their white tops with green pants. Kicking it off from their 30 down. Getting the return for the Falcons, taking it up to the 30-yard line. Not a bad return at all. And that is Ryan Block. Fullback.
It was actually CJ Green.
Oh, CJ Green. Excuse me. Already this is gonna be. Gotta remind myself.
Well, speaking of CJ Green, this will be the last time he's suiting up for the Rapid City Falcons. He was actually just announced in a trade right before the game, so we'll see if that hinders his ability to contribute for the Falcons today.
Yeah, but you got to be a professional. You got to stay vigilant. Prove why you should have stayed there, and just make a good last impression, I suppose. So Hugo Zachary now with a 2nd and 11 after the negative rush on first down. Takes the snap, gives it to CJ Green, spinning out, and he will get a nice pickup. Now it's 3rd and 4 from their own 36-yard line.
Speaking of CJ Green, it was a little bit of a surprise to me to see him leave Rapid City. I mean, he had a good game week 1, 115 yards touchdown. So it would be interesting to see what they do after CJ Green to keep that running game going.
Hugo gives it to CJ Green once again. 3 straight runs, and he's just short of the first down marker. Pretty disappointing way to end that drive.
I was surprised
So
to me.
close.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So close to the first down. Now you got to punt. From their own 40-yard line. Sending it deep. And it will be moved forward for about 2 or 3 yards. Not much going right there. Rapid City Falcons come into this game at 0-1, taking that big surprise loss against the Marshalls. And the Gamblers come in 1-0. So we'll see if these two teams can stay on the same trajectory they're on. Let's get a black screen here. Coming back. Oh, and it's a negative 2-yard rush by Richmond Webb. Tackled by Cordell Okafor.
I know talking to Frank Wade, the Gamblers owner and coach, he really wasn't happy with how his team played week 1. He just felt that they were a little bit too one-dimensional, and he wants to get this running game going, especially.
And Richmond Webb with a nice run. That's about 9 on 2nd down. Look at those nice jerseys, gotta say.
Speaking of getting the running game going, he was able to break out a good run after losing a couple in the previous play.
Now it is 3rd and 3 for Vincent Morris. Taking the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right. Pressure coming, throws at the sideline, deflected away, almost intercepted. Couldn't quite hang on to it there.
You don't
That's
see
number
many
10, DJ Barnes.
You don't see many rollouts in the World Football Alliance work often. I know I saw a couple of them run earlier this week. They usually end up in a sack. So see that he had a little bit of space, just couldn't make a good clean throw there.
Couldn't get it over the defender. Nice play from the rookie. And now they are forced to punt. So trading punts here in the first quarter. Almost blocked right there. That could have been a game changer. Another return that only gets about 2 or 3 yards. Nothing out of the ordinary for CJ Green. So what do you think, you two, what do you think is going to be the keys to getting the victory for a team like Rapid City, who's now a little bit behind the 8 ball, trying to get the win here?
Jolie, do you want to take it away first?
I think the biggest keys would be, and we saw it kind of early with the Rapid City Falcons, them shutting down Richmond Webb. I think that's probably the biggest key for the Falcons to bring home the W in this game. For the Gamblers, I hope they have decent defensive back, decent secondary, because Hugo Zachary can throw the ball. So that's really going to be the determining factor. The Gamblers win in this game if they can shut down Hugo Zachary and his offense.
As he gets a nice little throw across the middle, getting the first down to Daryl Drayton.
Speaking of Hugo Zachary, he threw it 56 times week 1. 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. For me, I think they just need to avoid those turnovers. CJ Green ran well the first game. If they can win the turnover battle in this game, I think they have a good shot to win, because this offense is electric.
Hugo Zachary taking the snap, throwing it to Green on a swing pass, gets 3, and will now head to 2nd down. The way that the Falcons offense has always performed, they've always been very good. They've always been able to move it down the field, especially with Hugo chucking it around all of his different receivers. But now it's going to have to be relying on both the offense and the defense to really keep this team moving forward and finally get that push that they want. Oh my goodness, hit in the backfield. Couldn't get anything out of that run. Big stop by the Gamblers. That's LaQuendrez Friedman. Big man.
Freeman with a good tackle there. He had 2 sacks last week. I think he's going to be a big part of this defense, getting pressure on Zachary and not letting him get comfortable. Don't give Zachary the time to chuck it deep and find his receivers.
Hugo stepping back, pressure in his face, and right there again, another sack from this this Gamblers defensive line. What a big play right there as he hit the black screen.
It's weird that happens to you. It didn't happen to Alex Dar.
Weird.
Alex Dar just must have superpowers.
You can see through the void. But this is a really great Gamblers defensive line, and I was looking at that matchup between the offensive line of the Falcons and just, are they going to be able to hold together enough to stop the Gamblers? Another little return, a couple of yards.
Well, that's another thing that the Rapid City Falcons did in the recent transactions going into week 3. They seemed to bolster their line a little bit. And that could be, what we're seeing the Gamblers do right now. That could be the reason why they decided that they should get some additional offensive linemen to help out Hugo.
Vincent Morris on a 5 wide, throwing it across the middle, getting about 8 yards. Nice throw to Doss Williams, the tight end.
Yeah, for
Doss
this
Williams, of course, the rookie.
this Falcons defense, they didn't get much pressure last week. They didn't force many plays. They really need to do that. They need to step up and help their offense a little bit.
Vincent Morris, 2-back set. Stepping back. Pressure's coming. He got the big sack. Nice play from the Falcons as they are getting what you desired them to get, and that is Cordell Okafor making the big stop from the outside linebacker. And now we go to 3rd and 11. Vincent Morris gonna throw for it. 5 wide again. Throwing it to the outside once again. This time he gets it over to his receiver. Gets over the defender. Nice reception right there by number 89. That is, of course, Deontay Brown.
Looks like the cornerback, Justice Payne, got a little lost there. Maybe he lost the ball in the lights or something, because he kind of came in a little bit and gave the quarterback just a perfect window to drop that in.
Yeah, you beat me to it, Hammer. I was going to say the same thing.
2 backs to flanking Vincent Morris for this play. Taking the snap, he gives it to Richmond Webb, going nowhere. Loss of 2 on the play. Number 54, William Thompson, the rookie, getting the stop there. And now it's 2nd down, 2 backs once again. Vincent Morris will take the snap from under center. Stepping up in the pocket, throws to his running back kind of behind him, and he'll lose a yard going out of bounds on that one. Not really sure what that was.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that right there. I feel like the quarterback has just scrambled and gotten a few yards and slid, but he decided to throw it out to the flats and let him a little too far.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was a case of the Falcons defensive line starting to get to him. He threw a very erratic pass there.
3rd and 13 now. Throwing it across the middle. Nice little catch again. Not enough for the 1st down for Doss Williams. Well, actually, that's Virgil Underhill right there across the middle. Wasn't able to get it done. Falcons defense forcing another punt. Neither offense has been able to do very much so far in this 1st quarter, but still a lot of time left. You never know what will happen. Punting it back to the Falcons. It's going to be down at the 15-yard line. So there's a little bit of wiggle room for the Gamblers defense now. We hit the black screen. So now it's 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Here goes Zachary, 1 back set. Takes the snap. Pressure coming in his face, throws it across the middle. Nice catch. That's number 80, Tyler Holmes.
Tyler Holmes has got to be a big part of this game. I mean, he had 179 yards week 1. He's a madman. He had a huge game that day. He needs to have a huge game against this defense that played really well week 1, held their opponents to 14 points. But they need to get that downfield attack that they're known so well for.
Tyler Holmes, another guy that won't be on this team next week, but he is still a monster, someone you have to watch for. Hugo pressured in his face, was able to get the ball off, so he didn't lose any yards. But a nice play by Jean St. Croix right there, making the play. Shout out to DB coming up in the chat. Of course, that's the Tribe owner. Hugo now faces a 2nd and 10. And he's going with a 3-back formation. 1 receiver to the right. Takes the snap, gives to CJ Green, going up the middle. Picks up 5 yards.
Yeah, the linebacker there, he shifted out of the hole, and I think he was expecting an outside run or something, but came back to bite him as they picked up 5. Could have been a lot worse, but the defense stormed well.
It was a good stop by the Gamblers when they were able to get to it. Now they got 2 backs in the backfield for 3rd and 5. It's a draw. He came to the outside, then cut back inside, and he didn't get anything. So nice stop by the Gamblers, able to confuse CJ Green.
Yeah, that's a good scheme by the defensive coordinator there to get the running back to try to cut back in on himself.
The Marshall's owner also in the chat today. Vincent Morris coming out again. My network is running slow, so if I'm behind, I apologize.
The Scambler offense needs to get something going soon. You can't hold the Falcons down all night. And week 1, the offense struggled a little bit. They had a little bit of a problem converting when it mattered. They need to get more than 17 points if they're going to beat the Falcons tonight.
Got to. All right, I'm on a black screen, so you can take over the call for now.
They're on a 2nd down sack. There's Alex Perry. This Falcons defense is really doing well. Good adjustments by the coaches to get some pressure going and rattle Vincent Morris a little bit. Throw him on his back feet. Try to speed up that internal QB clock.
Alex Perry, one of those big plays on that defensive line. He's been touted for a while out of Clemson now, so see if he's able to continue to contribute like he has over the past couple of years.
It's like 4th and 11 here and bringing up punt unit. A lot of punts so far in this game. The defense has been playing very well.
Gonna need another connection before I can get back into the game.
Looks like we're having some technical difficulties.
Isn't it always?
Technology. It's the best thing
I
in the
don't
world.
love it.
CJ Green on the return. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to squirm his way out to about the 38-yard line. That's going to bring out Hugo Zachary, as I like to call him, the rotund righty. I know not everyone likes that name.
I
But
love that, man. Love that name.
It's sticking. I'm keeping it. It's... First and 10 year split back formation for the Falcons. Running the clock down all the way to 2 before they snap it. And Zachary's going to hit the slant, and that's going to be... Can't quite see the number there. It's going to be one of the receivers. I think he's no longer on the team. But either way, that's the end of the first quarter. We got a nice defensive battle going. 0-0 here in Vegas.
It's not what I expected, that's for sure.
Me neither. I thought Zachary would get a little bit more going on offense, but this Vegas defense has played stout. Zachary looking deep, and he has a man wide open. That's a touchdown.
Wow.
Nobody there. I think that was Michael Williams.
No, that'll be Tyler Holmes.
That's Tyler Holmes? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So this is why we have him, for the actual information. But Hugo Zachary.
Just having to remember that.
Defense wasn't expecting a deep play there at all. The safeties cheated in, and it burnt them.
That's what you see a lot of times in this league. Big plays to big wide receivers. If you got the arm, you can make the play every time.
Now, this is what I was talking about with Vegas's offense. You know, Vegas offense played well, or defense, excuse me, played well week 1, and they're playing well so far this game outside of that play. But like I said, you can only hold Hugo Zachary and the Falcons down for so long. This offense has got to get something going soon.
For sure.
See how Vincent Morris and Vegas can respond after finally the first points of this game, the first real offense all game. Well, the first downs, actually, even. I haven't even had too many of those so far in this game. We take the kick from about the 10. He goes down about the 29-yard line. Vincent Morris coming out. The bunch to the right. It's going to hand it off here. And that goes nowhere. The Falcons defense was there right off the bat. Alex Perry once again with the tackle.
Yeah, he's been there for a couple years now. Still that rock solid force in the middle of the defensive line. So see if he can continue to be that for them.
Second down 10. Pumpson's going to chuck it down to his halfback. Webb is going to get about 2. Not my favorite play call there on second and 10.
Still am not seeing the game, so if you're hearing me.
Well, you're doing a fantastic job considering you can't see it.
Yep. Just calling it like I hear it.
3rd and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. Batted away by the linebacker, number 54. William Thompson.
That's like his 3rd play so far that he's really been able to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, that rookie's stepping up in a big way in this game so far.
Looking like what the Falcons have been looking for a while now.
They really need it. Gave up 31 points last week. It's not a win for the defense whenever you give up that many points. So they need a good leader on the defense, and he looks to be it.
Definitely.
Some fancy spin work there from the return man, CJ Green, but all in all, lackluster return, and they'll take it out at the 37-yard line.
First and 10 from the Osprey 38-yard line.
Falcons are coming out in that power eye once again. And Vegas was expecting that. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for loss of 2.
Vegas getting a big stop. St. Croix, another guy. Said his name a couple times already today, so that's another rookie making a big stand.
Yeah. That's how you get your spot in the league. You make plays like that. It'll catch some people's eyes.
McGill University.
Little out route here, and that's going to go for a gain of 3. Hugo Zachary, obviously, 92 yards with a big touchdown. But besides that, Falcons have struggled on offense outside of that one big play. What do you think that, if you're the Falcons, how do you feel about your offensive game planning now that you're up by 7? Do you change anything, or do you stay the same?
You just got to keep going because you never know how your defense is going to play, and the way this offense has been worked up for the last few years. You just got to keep chucking it deep. That's what they do best, and that's what you got to keep doing.
Yeah, for sure. Morgan McDaniel there with the almost interception. As the cliche goes, that's why he's on defense. And bringing up yet another punt. Flipping it over to this Vegas offense. You struggled week 1. You're struggling this game. You can't really find running lanes. What do you change to get your offense rolling, if anything?
You just got to run the ball
Let's
more.
come back to that as he has a huge return. And he breaks through 2 tackles. He's going all the way. That's a touchdown for Vegas.
Wow.
What a return from Kevin Calcutta, the receiver.
Another former Falcons receiver. I forgot to mention that early in the broadcast, but Kevin Calcutta, second-year man, making a big play.
Broke that tackle there from 82. And he was off. Good blocking there on that return. Number 97, Chad Davis, one of the backups. He had a key block to spring that.
See, even receivers can be returners. No matter what people say, anybody can be a great return man.
that is definitely true. As with this kick, we're going to have a tie ball game here in Vegas. Now, as long as they don't have a kick return for the touchdown, let's go back to what you were saying about Vegas before I had to rudely interrupt you there with the kick or the punt return.
Like I said, you gotta just run the ball. Vincent Morris isn't the type of guy to be able to outshoot Hugo Zachary. So unless you get big rushes from Richmond Webb, who's one of the best in the game, then you're not gonna be able to keep up on offense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Play like that punt return certainly helps as the kick return is taken from about the 10. And he cannot repeat the magic of Kevin Calcutta as he goes down at the Rapid City 25-yard line.
It's a big play league, and you got to have guys that can make those big plays. Kevin Calcutta put himself in a good position with the ownership after that one.
That's definitely evident. They're holding on to him even though they've decided to trade and move on from Tyler Holmes. That he'll be here next week. His second down play is an incomplete pass, maybe a little bit of a questionable decision as he throws it into double coverage. That brings up second down.
Wish I could tell you more about the strategy of that last pass, but, still blind.
Even MVPs make mistakes.
That's true.
Second down play. He's going to throw it. It's going to be caught for the first down. Who is that? 81. Is that
81 is Shaquille Lender.
Shaquille Lender?
Brought him over from the Marshalls, and he's looked pretty well so far. He's going to be their number 1 next week, so we'll see if he's able to show out this week.
First down play. Zachary's going to do a quick out. And that is going to go to the receiver, Holmes, and that will be a gain of 8.
Holmes is very fast, so I assume he just cut right in front of the corner and made a big play.
You assume correctly right there. Split back look from the Falcons on 2nd and 2. Zachary looks to throw. He's going to pump one, step up, and he's going to try to scramble, but he's going to be taken down for only a gain of 1. Really should have been a sack. That was I'm not going to try to pronounce that name.
LaQuendrez Friedman.
Friedman, there we go.
I got you, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Third down run is going to get just enough for the first down. CJ Green managed to squeeze his way in there. Anyone who's heard me call any games knows that I'm not good with names. It could be the easiest name ever, and I'm going to botch it. So you give me a name like Friedman's, and that's just a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, but back to the third down play. CJ Green, he might not have been like the top tier of running backs, but when you needed him to get a third down, either receiving or rushing, he could get it for you. So we'll see if he's able to be replaced as well as you'd think he would.
Johnny Galladay, I believe that's how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I botched you. With that catch there for the first down, Falcons have a nice little drive we're going here to getting some good high percentage passing, some clutch running from CJ Green. What do you think about this drive that they're putting together here?
Well, it sounds like they've moved quite a bit up the field. I'd guess at least past the 50. So that's definitely in Hugo's range.
First down play goes for about 4. Just a reminder, our color guy today, he doesn't actually see the game, so just props to him for being able to even hold a conversation about this.
Yeah. Shout out to all y'all in the chat. I'm sure you're chatting it up with everybody.
2nd and 6, the handoff goes to Green, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield.
Ooh.
Once again, that wasn't Fredman. That was the St. Croix. That was St. Croix.
Jean-Baptiste St. Croix from McGill once again.
It's one of those two guys all night. Those guys have been coming up big.
Yeah, that's one of the things that the Gamblers wanted to do. They wanted to bring in some big defensive linemen, and they were able to do that for sure.
Out route here on, I believe it was 2nd down. And it's going to be caught, and it's enough for the first down. We get some inside the Vegas 25-yard line. It's the closest to a red zone possession we've had all night.
Yeah, that's definitely looking good on that play.
1st and 10 from your rollers, 23-yard.
We've seen the Falcons move a little bit away from the run. Early in this game, they were pounding CJ Green. Just as I say that, obviously, they hand it off, and he's tackled for a loss of 4.
Yeah, he's got that little Barry Sanders type style. Run forward for 10, lose 3. That's how he's always operated. So that's just the risk that you take.
Second and 14 here is an empty set. He's going to throw another out route. This is going to be caught, gain about 8. Hugo Zachary almost at 150 yards already in this game.
And I'm not surprised. That man, he's been doing it for a long time. He's a monster.
He's definitely a monster. One of the best to do it. Third and 6 here. With the ball just tickling the 20-yard line. We're going to get a first down and a first red zone possession. Here's the Falcons moving to the red zone with that out route there. They're pounding the Gamblers with these out routes here on this drive, and it's working.
Yeah, the Gamblers cornerbacks, they do have Doug Barney and Darren Woods, 2 pretty solid corners, but the Falcons wide receivers are just able to get to the sideline.
1st and 10 from the Vegas 10-yard line. They're going to hand it off out of the shotgun to CJ Green, and he's going to spin forward for a gain of 2. Brought down the tackle by the linebacker, Ty Nathan.
Ty Nathan, a former Houston Toros linebacker, so they brought him over in free agency, and he's got to make his name. Got to make his name here in Vegas.
2nd and 8 is it's really 2nd and goal. As they're going to throw out to Green. Green's tackled just short. Just short of both the first down marker and the goal line. As the first down marker sits about the 1 foot line. It's going to bring up 3rd and inches from the Vegas 1.
Well, you gotta imagine it's gonna be a pitch here, because CJ Green up the middle isn't always the best idea. So I'm thinking
It's,
pitch to the right.
well, they decided to throw it, and that didn't work out well, as Morgan McDaniels blew that up immediately, throwing Hugo Zachary to the turf, and that's going to bring up the field goal unit.
Disappointing end to what was their best drive of the night so far. And I think that's what hurt them last week too. They settled for some field goals that they really shouldn't have.
Yeah, it really hurts to lose those 4 points here when you're just so close.
And sorry about that, guys. I had some technical difficulties, but I am now back.
Welcome back. Now we have a 3-man booth again.
Yeah. 2.5 men really, but we make it work.
I mean, you're given better color without seeing the game. Then I'm not gonna finish that. Then I'm just gonna.
Dad,
oh,
don't
then-
put
then-
yourself
do
down.
do you still
I
have
know
a
what I
black
can say.
screen?
I'm not even. It
Oh.
didn't let me in on that one.
Okay, let me send you another link. My bad, my bad.
You good?
I know what I can say. You're doing better at color without being able to see the game than Jake does seeing the game. See, I can take shots at Jake. Jake is the league's punching bag.
Don't you dare talk about my son like that. How dare you?
The kick return goes for not much. It's going to get out to the Vegas 28. Kevin Calcutta couldn't repeat what he did in the punt return. We love you, Jake.
He may be a homeboy, but that's all good in my book.
First and 10 as Vegas comes out in the shotgun here. Nickel defense from the Falcons trying to stop this. And it's a beautiful dot and a beautiful toe tip catch from the wide receiver, Deontay Brown. Falcons
Finally
have
got to see that one.
There you go.
Oh, hey, look at that.
That little fade route got him on that one.
Looked like the Falcons maybe sat out there in a cover 3, possibly. And that's exactly where you want to attack them. Is that right on the boundaries.
Now it's 1st and 10. Vincent Morris takes the snap. It's going to be a swing pass to Richmond Webb, going nowhere. Cordell Okafor with the tackle. Now it's 2nd down. Clock is running. Takes the snap. Pressure's coming up the middle. Blocking, able to pick it up. Oh, not for long. Sacked. That's probably Alex Perry. Now it's 3rd down and 16. Vincent Morris looking for the sideline. Almost. Oh, wait. He did catch it on the sideline. Nice play. I believe that's Kevin Calcutta. But it's 4th down nonetheless.
Yeah, it looked like that was about to be intercepted, but he was able to get it out there.
Slipped through the hands of whoever was defending that. And now it is 4th down. Gamblers punting it away to Hugo Zachary with about a minute left in the game. Going to be interesting to see if he's able to get another score on the board.
3 timeouts, too. That's plenty of time for Hugo to make something happen.
Flipping, number 22, defense.
There's a penalty on the kick return here. Going to be clipping against the Falcons, so that'll push them back to their own 15. That's going to hurt. I believe that's D'Angelo Vickers.
Knowing the Falcons and Hugo Zachary, I expect them to at least try a little bit to throw it. But if I'm the coach here, backed up, I'd just rather run the ball and get to halftime with the lead.
You got to give Hugo at least a couple chances Throwing it across the middle. His receiver wasn't in the right position. Threw it a bit behind him right there.
Yeah, it was almost like it was a miscommunication there. The receiver kept running, and I guess Zachary thought he was going to stop there in the middle of the zone.
Somebody tell those Falcons jersey makers to put the names on the back.
Still waiting
make
on
our
the
job
updated
a lot
uniforms.
Get him eventually. Second down for Hugo. 3 backs in the backfield. Looking to throw. Going to be a swing pass to CJ Green. And he is getting out of bounds after a 7-yard pickup. Just seeing the disparity between the two quarterbacks.
Yeah, Hugo Zachary almost already at 200 yards before halftime.
And now it is third down. Two receivers, one to each side, 2 backs in the backfield. Hugo Zachary now on his own 21. 3rd and 3, taking the snap, throwing it across the middle, getting past the defender, and he will be stopped at about the 35-yard line. Clock continues to run. Hugo is in no huddle mode. He's got 2 backs in the backfield once again. Still has 3 timeouts. Taking the snap, throwing it deep. Could have been intercepted there, but he overthrew everybody. Now it's 2nd and 10.
I like the play call. Not exactly sure about the execution there. He was pretty well blanketed.
Yeah, there wouldn't have been a chance regardless of what happened there unless he's out jumping him. 1 back set, 3 receivers, 2 to the right. Tight end in play as well. Hugo calling out the shots. And my network went down. What is wrong with
It went down again?
it's just network running slow. That's not a black screen, so probably
Yeah,
my end.
you got kicked off again. I'll send you another link.
All right.
Well, on 3rd and 4, see if they can convert this here and pick it up and keep this drive going. As Hugo is going to dump it off to CJ Green, and CJ Green can't do anything.
Yeah, he was
Tackled
absolutely
behind the line.
stuffed.
That's for sure. As they're going to bring out the punting unit once again.
That's where those swing passes come in to hurt you on 3rd down, especially. You gotta try for something a little bit more in front of the line.
Be interesting to see if they snap it here and kick it back to Calcutta, or they just let the time run out and go to halftime.
It would be smart to let the time run out, but they didn't.
They're gonna do it. Almost blocked. Calcutta not able to do anything with it. So we will head to halftime. The Rapid City Falcons are up on the Gamblers 10-7. So what are your thoughts from this first half of football?
Well, I'm thinking, I feel like the Gamblers' defense has played relatively well. I mean, they've held them to 10 points. But the offense for the Gamblers is just, it's not shown up today. Only 44 yards of passing for the Gamblers. They got to get something going. They're only scores off of a special teams play. That's not enough to beat the Falcons.
Yeah, as you can see, the Falcons is almost at 200 yards passing, and that's what the Falcons is known for. You know, Hugo Zachary slinging the ball all across the field. So, you know, just like Hammer said, you know, if you're not able to score, you have to make sure your defense can shut down their offense. You know, and then scoring is going to be, you know, the secondary thing that you'll have to fix, because if you can't score, you can't win.
That's for sure. If I'm the Gamblers, as much as I would rather run this game into the ground with Richmond Webb, I feel like you got to give it to Vincent Morris and just give him some easy throws, just to get you back into this game, get you into a drive. I don't think they've passed midfield as offense yet.
I don't know what's wrong with my setup, so I'll run third from here.
Poor guy. Just it's the card. It's not in the cards for you tonight.
Nope. Nope. We'll get it worked out eventually. No matter how many links it takes.
Well, since you're the third guy now, let's have you. What's your keys for the gamble? Oh, we talked about gamblers. What's the keys for the Falcons to be able to continue to build on their success in the first half?
I think you just got to keep doing what they're doing. Hugo, he's been able to find his receivers, and for the most part, and made big plays when he needs to. So, without a great running game like they had last week, it's going to be on him to really make his mark. So, I think that's definitely a big part of what's going to have to happen. They're able to win this game.
Well, the second half is underway with that kickoff fielded around the 10-yard line. And we'll bring it out to the 28-yard line, and that starts the second half of this game's Rapid City's up 10-7.
They'll get it from their own 28. So, see what they're able to do with it.
Yeah, let's see if the coach of the Gamblers was rip them a new one and they get this offense jump started here.
Well, they come out with no backs in the backfield in the first play. 3 out to the left. And Vincent Morris is going to be sacked on the first play of the second half. That's a loss of 7 on that play.
What a he just blew that right up. Rocco McLovin.
What a great name.
Gotta love it, man. Ba-da-bop-bop-bop.
I'm loving it.
Not sponsored by McDonald's, but if you wanted to sponsor us, we'd be completely down for it, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
2nd and 17 here. What's your game plan as a coach when you lose so much on first down?
Gotta chink it away. Throw those out routes.
It's exactly what they do here. Picking up 4. It's going to bring up a still pretty long third down, 3rd and 13 here for the Vegas Gamblers.
See, I would have given a little bit more on the yardage department there, but a little bit of something's better than nothing. So.
I think as a coach, you're just telling your quarterback, don't throw a pick here. Worst case scenario, we punt it back to them.
Yep.
So Vincent Morris is gonna roll out and he's gonna throw it deep, and it's got.
What a catch!
What a catch!
Deontay Brown with possibly not nearly the biggest play, but biggest offensive play for the Gamblers there. That's gonna convert on the 3rd and 13, and that was a great throw and catch.
A great throw by Morris. We've been saying he needs to step up, and he was able to do it right there, rolling to his left, throwing it off his back foot. Nice throw.
1st and 10. It'd be interesting to see if they go back to the running game now that they got a little bit of momentum going. That's what they do. He's going to hand it off. He has a land on the outside. Tackle down around the 20-yard line. That's a big run for Richmond Webb. This is the spark they needed.
Definitely sounding like it. I am down again. So many times.
At this point, I think you'd just be able to see it better if you just pulled it up on your phone, like the stream. Just pull up the stream on your phone, and you'll be able to see it more consistently. First down and 10. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was gonna say at least he'll know the screen wouldn't go out at that point.
That's for sure.
We have a black screen here, and that was a gain. Not much. Didn't even get back to the yard line to gain. 2nd and 11. Vegas on 2nd down, coming out in the shotgun. It's the closest to red zone they've been all game, and they're going to throw the swing pass. He's going to stumble back a little bit, but he will get inside the 20. That's a gain of 4 for Richmond Webb, bringing up 3rd and 7.
Right, positive yardage is better than nothing. They went back to that swing route that we've been talking about is not normally successful, but they was able to gain 4 yards this time.
Depends who's catching it.
Very true.
That's very true. 3rd and
Gotta
7.
think slants here.
Most definitely 3rd and 7 for Vincent Morris. And it's not going to be a slant. It's going to be a go route, and it's going to be knocked away, almost picked. Looked like a linebacker on that. They felt they had a mismatch, but good defense from J.C. Bentley.
Yeah, Deontay Brown looks like he was going to try to snag that one, but Bentley was there to knock it out of his hands before he can bring it in. Oh, no, that was actually Bentley. It was almost thrown directly to J.C. Bentley.
Immediate disconnect. It's probably, I don't know.
Disappointing end to that drive for the Gamblers, but I think they felt like they just had to take a shot there. I mean, you see your best receiver lined up against a linebacker. It's kind of hard not to take that shot, but that's going to force a field goal here.
Well, the good news is Vegas is no longer down in this game. They was able to tie it up 10-10.
Yeah, you got to remember earlier in the game, the Falcons also set him for a field goal, so it's ticky-tack at this point.
Yeah, with how these defenses are playing, it could come down to 3 points.
At least now you're at an even playing field.
In effect, a 0-0 game as they kick it back off to Rapid City. CJ Green's going to field this one. And like most of the returns tonight, brings it up to about the 29-yard line. Time to see what halftime adjustments, if any, the Falcons coaches have made. Is they going to come back out in that power eye that they ran a couple times in the first half? Hand off to CJ Green. CJ Green found a hole. That's going to go for about 6 yards.
Yeah, that's a nice run to start off the drive. Much better to have 4 yards to gain than 10 for sure.
They've definitely struggled to find running lanes in this game, so it's nice to have a good chunk on first down for sure.
Chunk plays, that's how you get wins.
2nd and short here for the Falcons. They're going to hand it back off, and that's blown up in the backfield by the Vegas Gamblers. Number 91, JT, once again, just going to hand that off to Noah to nail this name.
JT McIntyre, my guy.
McIntyre. That's a T? Oh, my word. I wouldn't have guessed that was a T in a million years.
You need to get your eyes checked.
I do need glasses. It's on 3rd and 7. It's a fumble that looked like a bang-bang play. But as it stands, that's a recovery for the Vegas Gamblers. And if it stands, that's the play they needed.
That's a big play. Getting it in, I assume, Falcons territory.
And that fumble was picked up by James Solomon Foster, and he tried to get some yards, but it looks like he only gained maybe about 1 or 2.
And there's the inevitable challenge from Rapid City. It looked to me like that was an incomplete pass. But what do you think, Jolie? I won't ask Noah because he can't see the game.
Normally, in this scenario, you want to make sure the receiver, when he catches the ball, he can make a football move. If he's not able to make a football move and drop the ball, that's it's normally an incomplete. So this normally would be overturned, and it looks like it was.
As we expected, RC 62 overturned it as I made the mistake of taking a bite of pizza.
Pizza's never a mistake. Unless you're me and you're lactose intolerant.
Especially on a Saturday night.
That'd be a little bit unfortunate. Well, either way, that's the stop defensively Vegas needed. Momentum is definitely swinging in Vegas' favor right now. They're going to kick it back off to the Gamblers. He's tackled immediately at the 30-yard line.
Can't have more than one exciting return in the game, unless you're That's your Jake Blanchard.
First and 10. It'll be interesting to see if they can keep that momentum for their first drive of the second half. Morris looked sharp on that drive. See if they go back to him, and they will. He's going to throw to the out route, and that is tipped and knocked away by the nickelback. I think it was nickelback, either that or one of the quarterbacks there, number 24.
That's Jason Fletcher.
Jason Fletcher was the nickelback.
The generic corner making a play.
Don't see that every day. Can barely get a real corners to make plays.
Very true.
2nd and 10 here for the Gamblers. So they're going to hand it off to Richmond Webb, and Webb has a little bit of a hole. That's going to be a gain of 6, bringing up a 3rd and manageable here for the Gamblers.
And that's one of the better runs for the Gamblers in this game. I would like them to get Richmond Webb a little more involved in the offense, because him and Dante Browns, they're the best players on their offense. So hopefully they give him the ball more here in the second half.
Well, they listened to you. They handed off, but this one goes for negative yards. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the linebacker, number 55. Where's his name?
Cordell Okafor, I believe.
Cordell Okafor.
Yeah, I guess the Falcons heard me say that Richmond Webb get the ball, so they came out in run defense. They came out prepared.
I think Frank Wade's gonna, the Gamblers coach, gonna talk to you after the game about tipping their plays to the Falcons after that.
Little Spygate action.
A little Spygate, yeah.
Broadcast gate.
Broadcast gate. Instead of, we can rename you from Jolio to Billio.
Billio.
1st and 10 for Hugo Zachary and the Rapid City Falcons. Come out in the split back formation. They're going to hand it off to CJ Green, and that is blown up by this Gamblers defense. They've been swarming to the ball all game. That's number 96, Isaiah Fowler, with the tackle.
One thing you can say about both of these teams, they have decent run defense. The Falcons a little bit better in protecting the pass, but definitely for both teams, their defense is shutting the run down.
Isaiah Fowler had 3 sacks last week. So we'll see if he's able to make another big play like he just did.
Big play right there. 13-yard gain and a 1st down for Holmes. There's that connection. Tyler Holmes and Hugo Zachary. This is the last game. We'll see that connection, at least for the rest of this season. And
Gonna
that one
miss
was
it
good
for
enough
sure.
for 1st down.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Hugo Zachary and Tyler Holmes are not going to be the tandem that they have been for years here in the WFA. But, as
There's
they say,
always another receiver. We saw Deontay Brown be that guy for him, and he's long gone now. So
that's very true. As we all know, being owners in this league, it is a business. So players don't stay on teams forever.
shout out to the generic Rob Malone almost making the play there.
Big play there. At risk of going too fanboy, I will say I'm not sad that Tyler Holmes is coming to the Green Bay Wolfpack.
That's gonna be scary, dude.
Yeah, it would be, especially the performance y'all did passing the ball and completely shutting down. I can't remember the team y'all played, but 24-0.
Fighters.
The Fighters, yeah,
Fighters.
24-0 to the Fighters. So the Fighters, to be completely honest, their defense isn't no slouch. So for you guys to still put it up 24 points and barely use your running back, it was impressive.
To be honest, I going through the game plan that week, I felt good about the game, but to shut him out, even I was pretty surprised about that. So we get back to the game at hand, 3rd and 4. They're going to hand it off on a draw play, and that goes nowhere. Blown up in the backfield by the names you've called all too frequently here, St. Croix and Fridman. I'm just not going to try the first names. I leave that to Noah.
Yep. Jean Baptiste, man. Making
Jean
big
Baptiste.
plays, that rookie. Wish I had drafted him.
And just like Jake in the chat, he was wondering why Tyler Holmes was still on the Falcons. It's because your trade hasn't gone through yet, buddy. Don't worry, he'll be there.
It was a big week in trades.
Oh yeah,
So-
very big week.
Very big week.
Even I made a couple moves, and I never do that.
A lot of wheeling and dealing.
Y'all got me scared now.
Well, you're on
Yes,
first and
he's
10,
still eligible.
first and 10 for the Gamblers. Going back to that pass, they're going to do this little bit of swing pass out here. That's going to be a gain of 4. Bring up 2nd and 6.
That's actually the backup running back. Fullback Carl Reese.
It's good to see the fullbacks getting involved. Fullbacks are people too.
Yeah,
Indeed.
that's one thing I am happy about this season. The fullbacks have been getting a lot of love this season compared to seasons in the past.
2nd and 6, and he's gonna get slammed to the ground there. My shoulders hurt for him.
Chrome leak. Chrome leak. What a player right there.
This is why we like the WFA. It gives nice big hits. That's a penalty in the no fun league, as some people like to call it.
Very true.
3rd and 9, he's going to throw it underneath to Kevin Calcutta, and he's going to get tackled short of the line of the game. That's going to bring up another punt in this defensive slugfest we've had for most of this game.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at both teams offensively, you would think the Falcons would be up a lot higher than they are. Shout out to the Gamblers. They're keeping it close. As you can see, it's tied 10-10.
I have some concerns about the Gamblers' offense after these first 2 weeks so far, but their defenses look solid.
Oh, what a move.
What a move there from CJ Green. Broke his ankles.
Back to the usual black screen for me. But at least I'm not kicked out. So there we go.
So
When you're as good as... Sir, go ahead.
No, go ahead. It wasn't anything related to the game.
Oh, mine was neither. I was just saying, is when you're as good as Noah, you don't need no stinking screen.
Yeah,
I
no,
need eyes.
Noah doesn't need any screens, but I've narrowed it down. I believe it's just Noah that has that problem, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I haven't had that problem this entire game.
So weird.
Usually my technology is garbage, too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to try a different way to watch it.
Made a lot of different changes on the technology side to make sure it didn't happen, but still happening, and unfortunately.
Yeah. Just gonna have to change my system around.
2nd and 10 here for the Falcons. They're going to hand it off again and blown up in the backfield. That's... I want to get his name. I want to get your name. But Fred
Give it
Benjamin-
a try, man.
Give it a try, Hammer.
Here, I'll give it a try. Okay, let me pull it up. Okay. LaQuendrez Freeman.
There you go.
Yes.
Fredman. Let's go. There we go. Looked like he was lined up against a tight end there. It's a definite mismatch when you have someone as good as Fredman. So throw underneath here on 3rd down. It won't be enough for the 1st down. It's 4th down for the Falcons, and we're going to see another punt.
Quan
I
Rollins with the
appreciate it.
tackle. Former Crabs quarterback. Just who's gonna break through first?
Gamblers' defense this second half has been great. As Kevin Calcutta's, they're after that one punt return, this special teams unit for the Falcons has swarmed Kevin Calcutta.
As much as you say Gamblers' defense great, Falcons' defense just as good. They've been able to hold them down as well. So
Yeah, even though we had some scoring in the first half, it's definitely turned into a defensive game here in the second half.
Gamblers start from their own 16-yard line here. He's going to hand it off, and he goes down in the backfield.
Chrome leak again.
And that's Chrome Leak again destroying the play. Almost could have took the handoff.
If you're the Gamblers, you don't you got to get some positive yards here. You don't want to end up in 3rd and long. So that one drive that they had a lot of success, they were in, they wouldn't either didn't get into 3rd downs or they stayed in 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. So let's see what they can do here. It's an out route, Kevin Calcutta. Gain of a couple. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
Got 8 yards. Who are you going to?
As from what we've seen, I mean, right now it's kind of hard to say. I would say the sure option would go to Dante Brown here.
That is the end of the 3rd quarter here. It's a 10-10 game between the Falcons and Gamblers. Here, the World Football Alliance on YouTube.
Twitch.
Thank you for watching. Twitch. It's the same difference, right? It's a streaming platform.
The game will be on
get to
YouTube.
YouTube eventually.
Yeah, the game will be on YouTube a couple hours after the game is finished.
If you're
your
watching
fours
this on
up.
YouTube, I said nothing wrong.
First down.
Big first down there, and who is it?
86. That's
Brian Waters.
Brian Walters. The generic receiver.
Yeah, Vincent Morris had some time in the pocket there. Was able to stand in the pocket and find an open receiver.
Shout out to Jake for hanging in this chat. I think everybody else is bounced or they're just not saying anything. But Jake is here doing what he's got to do. Black screen.
Doing what Jake normally does, giving his expertise
On the Wolfpack.
on the Wolfpack.
Lots of time, and he's going to scramble out, and he goes down after a gain of 3.
I feel a fun fact coming here in a few.
I'm excited. Good defense there from Falcons. Vincent Morris kept that play alive for a long time, but he couldn't find anyone out there. Good run there on 2nd down from Richmond Webb. He's going to be stopped just short, 3rd and inches.
I don't know if that's a fact, Jake.
I mean,
Maybe-
he's the only one that has. So
Maybe a fun opinion. Stats wise,
I've given up
I
on-
guess so.
I've given up on keeping quarterback scrambling stats because it's all negatives at this point.
What a
First
run
down
from Richmond.
run.
He breaks it, and he's off to the races.
That's what
Breaks
they
the
needed.
tackle.
Nobody can catch him. The 10, the 5. That's a touchdown, Gamblers.
That's what I've been talking about. It's the big plays that wins you the games. And Richmond Webb, I've been talking it up for almost 2 weeks now. He finally made that play.
That is the play they needed. Really impressive run there from Webb.
Yeah, the Falcons has shut down Richmond Webb for the most, and he was able to get some room there. Good blocking. Able to break that last tackle there, and then at that point, it's just a foot race. Nobody's catching him.
That's their copper guard, Andrea Moe, getting it on the first one, and then Richmond Webb did the rest.
That is definitely the play that they need to break up in this game. After the extra point, it'll be 17-10 Gamblers. And this Gamblers defense has been just amazing the second half. I mean, they gave up the 10 points the first half, a couple good drives, but this second half, they have given nothing to Hugo Zachary.
It's hard to shut down a man like that, but they've been able to do it when it counts.
I have to say, if this is how Frank Wade's defense is going to be playing, he's an offensive guy by his own admission. When he gets his offense going, I'm scared.
Man, I can't wait to see what this Gamblers team looks like in this year and then in next year. It's going to be domination.
Back to the team that we thought would be dominating the offensive football today, the Rapid City Falcons, Hugo Zachary, coming back out here after a little bit of a slow third quarter. See if they can turn around the fourth. They're going to start in the shotgun. One back in the backfield. And he's going to throw it. And it's caught. What a
No
catch
way. What?
by Shaquille Lender.
Jack Lender. What a play right there. Just reaching out for it. Hugo overthrew him just a little bit. But that's only where Shaq Lender could catch it. So beautiful throw and catch.
Yeah, you said he may have overthrown it. I don't know, because if you go back and look at that cornerback, that ball went right over that cornerback's hand. About the only place it could have been. First and 10 from the Vegas 44. He's going to throw a little out route here. That is Tyler Holmes, if my eyes don't fail me. Oh, no. See,
Well,
my eyes
that's
fail me.
Daryl
That's a
Drayton.
6.
Those are tough too with the drop numbers.
The
They're
drop
tough
numbers,
sometimes.
yeah. And as it's been pointed out multiple times, I should get my eyes checked. First and 10 here for the Falcons. Trips to the right or the top of your screen. Hugo Zachary takes the ball. He's going to throw it across the middle. It's going to be caught for another first down inside the red zone. That is Shaq Lender once again.
Morgan McDaniel right there. He couldn't hold to stop that man. Black screen.
Jake in the chat, hot take. Nathan Pearman Jr. is better than Hugo.
Definitely not true.
I'm the head coach of Wolfpack. I still don't know if I'd agree with that. First down here for the Falcons. He's going to hand it off to Green, and it's blown up. Those shotgun runs just aren't working for them today.
Yep.
Is that statistic correct? CJ Green is averaging 0 yards per carry. He has 1 yard today.
Like I said, Barry Sanders mentality, man.
I think Barry
He's
Sanders
not that
averaged
good.
more than 0 yards per carry, though.
This is true. Some days are like that. Black screen.
I wonder if that's a visual glitch. They're going to run it again, and it's going to be 3rd and 12.
Sheesh.
McIntyre with the tackle.
He just will not let me watch this game.
Jake says to back up his hot take, Hugo has been a part of the greatest offensive unit in the league and hasn't delivered when it mattered.
And what has Peterman done? Come on.
On 3rd down, the third underneath. And that's only going to be good for 4. Shaq Lender couldn't make it happen this time. And the field goal unit comes out.
Big stop for the Falcons if they're trying to get back in this game. Trying to keep the ball in their court.
This is shaping up to be a great finish tonight as this brings them within 4 points. 17-13, Gamblers are up. Falcons set to kick this off. See if we have a magic return. We've only really had one good return. Besides that, special teams have played well. This one's going to get out just past the 30-yard line. Vegas is going to have good field position, excuse me, to start this drive.
90-yard field goal. Here we go. Fastio Royal. Take him out there.
Let's do it. Let's do it, AI. Come on.
You know you wanna. Come on. You've done dumber things.
Shotgun look from the Gamblers here. On 1st down. They have a eligible tight end tackle in the game, but they don't throw it to him. They throw it underneath. And it is to Kevin Calcutta, and he drops that one.
Sometimes you just can't hang on to it. Even good receivers drop balls.
looked like Boo Calbo was the eligible offensive lineman on that last play. Just had to give him a shout out because they don't offensive linemen don't get a lot of love.
What a name, too. Gotta get that man up to a copper or something. Boo
I agree right
Collabo.
there.
Love that.
2nd and 10, they're going to hand it off to Richmond Webb, and Webb is going to break a tackle, but it won't be enough as he is tackled by 3 Falcon defenders for a gain of only 1. 3rd and 9.
Now this is where the game really gets going, because now you give it back to Hugo. See if he's able to make something out of this.
3rd down play coming up. Gun straight here for the Gamblers. And he's going to throw the out route to Kevin Calcutta. And Calcutta can't make the 1st down. What a tackle there from number 42. Who is that? The Hurricane Thomas. Parker Thomas, the quarterback. That was clutch tackle to stop him just short.
Former 1st-round pick, I believe, Parker Thomas, making a good stop right there. Gold cornerback.
Yes, that's a big stop there on 4th down. It was close. A little bit of a high snap, but he gets it off just fine. Spins out of 1 tackle, but that's not enough to escape the swarm of Gambler defenders there to wrap him up. Hugo Zachary, 5 minutes left, down by 4. Plenty of time. 26-yard line. What's your mentality? What are you telling your quarterback in this situation if you're the coach?
Just do what you do, man. Chuck it deep. You got the receivers for at least 1 more week. Just go make a play.
1st down, Hugo throws an out route. Nice little safe throw, and that's to Tyler Holmes for the 1st down. Getting a few more throws into his old pal Holmes before Holmes leaves Rapid City for the year to head over to Green Bay. A part of a lot of moves this new ownership is doing for Rapid City.
Got to try to turn that team around. Make it a championship contender for the 1st time.
They try to hand it off on the draw, but CJ Green goes nowhere. Tackle behind the line by 3 guys, led by number 92, Laquan. I botched it. Fredman. I got it once.
You got it once.
Can we just clip that one part that I did it and replay it?
Yeah,
Hugo Zachary's going to go down. That's 3rd and 24. Whoa. What were you saying? Carry on.
Who got the sack?
Not exactly sure. I couldn't see the number there.
Okay. Well,
Hugo Zachary's. It's intercepted!
Oh, no!
Not the... Quan Rollins with the interception, and Vegas has the ball inside the red zone.
Quan Rollins, wow. Did not expect that from that kind of guy. Quan Rollins. Trying to make this contract worth it.
Hugo's doing his very, very best to make Jake right in this game. As that's not the play you throw there. I mean, they're 3rd and 24. They throw a 3-yard out route. Not a huge fan of that call. But either way, the Gamblers have the ball in, the 23-yard line just outside of red zone. As Richmond Webb gets the carry for a gain of 1.
Sorry guys, I'm back. I apologize. And Jake says 1 minute left. Jinbo on the line, 99 yards ago. Am I taking Nate Peterman Jr., Hugo Zachary, Mortiz, or Matthews? This is going to be a biased answer, but I would take Harold Mortiz only because he's taken me to a generation championship. Even though he's a silver quarterback, he's a good quarterback.
I mean, you got a guy that has 2 championships, so I don't know why that's even a question.
You're 0-2. He's irrelevant now.
Oh, come on.
He's irrelevant now.
Spice Real. As
Just
while
you
we were
wait.
talking about that, it's 3rd and 11 here.
Gonna be the
And
same.
All right, we're live again, guys.
Thank goodness we're back.
Parsec, did that die or y'all still get? It
Oh,
looks
I've
like
been gone. So
oh that
I'm gone. I have nothing.
oh jeez. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulty. The stream's back up. No worries. I will put both videos together here once it gets on YouTube.
make it work. Make it work.
Give me just a sec here. Oh, it's like everything's frozen now.
Welcome to Noah's world.
Yep.
Now we're experiencing what Noah experiences.
All right, guys, try to do it. Come on. Talk bad
3rd and
about
11.
Matthews. This is what happens to you.
Karma. Let's see.
If Jake was doing this right now, what he'd be saying.
First and 10 from the Osprey 30-yard line.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. Can
Sorry,
you
my
hear me?
mic wasn't peaking nearly enough to be Jake.
Listen, if it was Jake, and this situation was going on, it would be story time about how the Green Bay Wolfpack are better than every team in the WFA.
See, I remember in season 2, and there was the Chippers and Pride guys.
It was the
and they
Chipper
were
and the
doing stuff.
Prides.
I wasted like 4 spots on the defensive line when nobody else did that.
And
It really
then
didn't work.
oh yeah, that same season in season 2, I beat the Grizzlies 2 times and lost to the Ghost twice.
And we had a bad quarterback, and then he was good, and then he was bad.
Yeah, I traded him to the Titans, and then he started throwing touchdowns instead of interceptions.
I was telling Jolio this, but obviously I get this. I figured I pulled this trade for Holmes, right? Which I'm like all stoked. I'm like a gold receiver, right? So I go to Jake. I'm, hey, we got this trade, right? Oh, we just need to trade these guys, and we need to cut Chipper for this cap. And I never thought my hardest part. I told Jolio this. I never thought the hardest part about trading for a gold receiver would be getting Jake to release a bronze defensive tackle.
When Hammer sent me that, all I could respond was lol, because I was like, I can imagine the conversation that you had. He was, yeah, exactly. I was literally about to say that, but he's good.
Exactly. I'm like Jake, it's a gold receiver.
I don't want to get rid of him. He's good.
But he's not, though.
No, and in all fairness, I told Hammer this, that trade that they were able to get Tyler Holmes over to the Green Bay Wolfpack. I mean, we got a little highlight of it on their most recent game with the Fighters. They're looking to be a passing team now. So them grabbing Tyler Holmes, that's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a huge deal.
Yeah, that was a great trade by you, gotta say. He's still mad that Oscar Pride's on my team, so.
I just we did the week one, right? And our running game didn't work at all. We were 11 carries for 4 yards. And week 2, we threw it a lot, but then you're watching and you're going, we need a gold receiver on here if we're going to throw it.
Marquez Vick, that's basically a gold receiver.
Yeah,
man.
Marquez Vick is good. He's really good.
He's really good. Marquez Vick, he just drops too many passes. That's the only
He
thing.
drops passes.
He does. This year,
That's news to me.
Trade him to the Voodoo. We'll take him.
Oh, heck no.
Bring him
I'll
on
take
down, baby. Even Rashawn Randall, best silver receivers in the game. Let's go.
We'll definitely take him.
I'm good.
Dude.
Know what I'll do is when one of these other owners is about to leave, I'll trade all the good players from the Wolfpack to that team. They'll leave the server. The new guys will look for a new owner, and I'll be like, hey, Allow me to introduce myself.
I'm interested. And
Just
then it'll
happens to have
Theaters
Nathan
an
Peterman Jr.
then it'll be
Just happens to have
season,
Nathan Peterman Jr., Tyler Holmes, Marquez Vick.
then it'll be season 1 for the Wolfpack all over again. They'll lose the rest of their game.
Exactly.
All right, can y'all? Are y'all?
Is the
able
game
to-
still happening?
The game is still happening. Did y'all not get the
I
thing?
did. Of course it doesn't work, but that's not a surprise at this point.
Hold on. Usually I have to try this like 6 times before it decides to work.
There we go. I got you guys popped up immediately that time. There we go.
Hey,
Wow, look at
CT15, he's a good receiver as well. He's just not
Colin
Mark.
Taylor.
He's
come on.
not Marcus
He
Vick.
ain't nothing.
Oh yeah. No, he's a solid third guy though.
Falcons are about to score. What do you know? What do you know?
And this
Our
might
timing
be
is impeccable. This is the greatest timing of anything. Finally get back on that score.
as
Shaq
Shaquille
Leonard.
Linder brings in that touchdown to tie the game. Well, possibly tie the game up with the Gamblers here late in the fourth quarter.
I'm just
Big
reading these
stop.
chats now. I beat the Crabs in week 6.
You were right. He did mention the Grizzlies.
I'm surprised the ghost hasn't showed up yet, but now that I said something, he's gonna think of something to type in there.
I'm so sorry for the people that are actually trying to watch this game. Like we're so off the rails now.
At least I hope we're entertaining. You're giving you some history of the WFA.
Yeah, we're gonna start those history videos. Me and Jake talking about.
Oh, I
Season
can't wait
one.
for those.
I'm slow at typing.
All right, so let me know. It looks like someone won a game here.
Someone won a game here.
Someone won.
Someone won.
That's a-
It didn't
that's a
go
miracle.
didn't go into overtime. Oh no, it did go in overtime.
It is going into overtime.
Oh my
Oh,
word, we can't survive this.
So you get more of us for the rest of this game here, waiting on Jake to join us if he wants to.
I don't have my PC with me, so I'm here for
Oh, okay.
entertainment purposes only.
Okay, fair enough.
Welcome to
The
the 4-man booth
yeah,
overtime.
the stream
Yeah.
can hear you, so it's all good. Welcome, Jake. So, what do you think about the game so far that you've seen?
All right, so we started with like 14 straight 3-and-outs. That was fun. I got excited because Rapid City didn't look good with Tyler Holmes, and then they started to be good, which wasn't fun. Because now coming up week 3, I'm not enjoying it. But it's fine. It's fine. 11-1, easy.
It's,
I'm
easy.
not holding up on that one though. I'm not confirming it. But I won't deny it.
9 wins look good for me this year.
The Gamblers coming out for their first drive in overtime here.
We need to open up Twitch now.
Swinging it out, it's not going nowhere. Hurricane Parker
Not hear
Thomas.
you guys.
You can't hear us?
No. I have Twitch open on my phone, and I'd rather not hear you twice.
Oh yeah, definitely turn that down. We don't need any background
Well,
stream
we
action.
kind of do. We just need to get all of it out of the way there.
Oh my word, I don't even know who's doing what at this point.
Morris is getting sackarooskied by somebody.
I feel like we're
Probably
just
Perry.
I feel like we're just trading each play where a different person is doing play by play.
Oh yeah, Alex Perry. Nice stop there. We're there for each other. Take us home, man.
Once Noah goes out, we pick it up. We got you.
That's right.
I remember the game I did with Dar. Hammer made the joke. It was a battle between me and him who would do the play-by-play. We kept switching. We were fighting over it.
It's a battle between the internet gods to see who's going to be the play-by-play. That's
Yes,
how it
sir.
works down here.
More
Not a
than
great
want to be.
overthrow.
I feel depressed.
Fun in a way. Could we see our first tie?
No.
Have we ever
Okay.
had a tie?
No.
We had ties in preseason. That's only because, preseason games.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, that
Did
doesn't
my
count.
preseason win count, even though it went into an illegal overtime?
But yes, it still counted. You're welcome.
We didn't win in week 1, though.
No, we didn't.
Did you
Did
just
win in week
celebrate a
2.
preseason win?
I know,
Well,
right?
But I take anything I can get. After season 1, I take anything I can get.
He super celebrated a preseason game win. That's a diehard owner right there.
The Memphis Tribe owner's right. I celebrate wildcard wins like the championship.
I know. Who keeps track of wild card losses? Nobody but Jake.
Jake
Never
keeps
lost
track
a
of
wildcard
everything.
game. Never lost a divisional
I'm
game.
sorry.
I
I'm sorry.
only lost the championship. Most playoff games played, though, that belongs to me. That's 8.
My point. Jake's
CJ Green
response.
back to 0 yards.
Julio, please tell me that's a glitch and that's not his actual stat line. His stat line is really.
No, that's is really 0 yards. Back to 0 yards.
He's been going forward and back the whole night, and he finally got back to 0. So beautiful.
Down, he loses 100 in a single play.
The stream glitched, but not the stats. The stats didn't glitch.
Oh, Sakaruski once again.
Hugo goes Uga.
LaQuendrez Friedman sacking him in the backfield.
Quentin.
Come on,
Oh
Shoulda-
my god.
Should have gave that the hammer again.
Say it, Hammer. Say it. Your
The
job's on
Quendrez
line,
Fredman.
bud. No, I'll say it again. Your job's on the line here.
Oh,
I'm
God.
just kidding. Hammer.
I'm getting paid.
I love you. No,
3rd and 14.
Here
we go, Hugo. Oh, I
With
got
a-
him. Got him up
With
the
a
seam.
dot.
We're in Vegas territory, everybody.
Work.
This game has an end in sight. Daryl Drayton,
With a big time catch there.
Do it.
best tight end in the league. Don't care.
Oh, okay.
He's the most consistent. I'll give him that.
Reguero's had 1 catch the first 2 games.
Okay, fine. So far, rookie campaign
Well-
doesn't exist. He's having a pretty solid one, bud.
And you'll never hear me defend Jake, but this is probably one of the very few times I'll do it. In Jake's defense, Ruggiero was actually really good with the Wolfpack, but only
And
has
he
one
wasn't.
touchdown reception with the Ghost.
Garbage in Chicago. Should
CJ
have left,
Green.
bud.
CJ Green got 5 yards. It's
This isn't
beautiful.
even me being a fanboy or biased here, but the guy to look out for, and you can't call him great because he's only played in 1 game, but the guy to look out for is bronze, or is he bronze or silver? Tight end Larry Brothers. 162
Brothers,
yards
Brothers
week
is
1.
looking good, man. You gotta say.
162 yards as a tight end week 1.
We don't need
Yeah,
Ruggiero.
that's gold. That's gold tight end numbers for sure.
I remember Logan DM'd me after he signed. He said, "I swear I thought Ruggiero was a silver." I'm like,
He sent me that too.
And that's the funny thing about the Wolfpack. I mean, we talked about Marquez Vic. He's a silver, but definitely plays like a gold receiver.
3-back set, 3rd and 4. Hugo gets sacked again.
Now this,
Why
now
are you
they're,
just
throwing it,
remembering
man?
they're still in Vegas territory, and they might be kicking a field goal to win the game here.
Hammer, through
It's a
2
long
games,
field goal.
we've kicked a total of 2 field goals.
Isaiah Fowler now has
27.
3.5 sacks. That's insane. He's got
Are they
7.5
kicking
through
it?
the first.
Are they punting?
What is happening?
51, bro. He could hit that.
No way.
The Falcons decide to punt.
Not even a great
Oh,
punt.
jeez.
And it wasn't even a great punt.
That's about 20 yards there.
Yeah, that was about a 20, maybe giving him a little bit, 23, 24-yard
I
punt.
mean, to be fair, in the playoff game against me, Rapid City did miss 3 field goals that if it hits any single one of them, they probably win.
This is
Well, I
going
mean-
to a tie. I'm just
That
going to
might
tell
be
you right now.
the coach Donnie Dick shot. He doesn't believe in his kicker, so he decided to punt.
Can we please say his last name again?
Zach,
Takes
Look it
the
up.
snap, throws it to the outside. He's got a man. Up past
Can he
the
break the
40.
tackle? Oh
Breaking
my
the
God!
tackle. Oh,
he's gone.
Kevin Calcutta stopped at the 25. Kevin Calcutta, another huge play.
We were just talking about guys who outperform their ratings. Kevin Calcutta, he's a silver, but he's been playing like a gold tonight. 2 biggest plays two of the biggest plays for the Vegas all night.
He had a kick return earlier and that big pass reception just now.
DJ Barnes saving the touchdown, and now we're at the 28-yard line. Gamblers trying to put the game away.
Oh, he didn't score? Oh my god, that reminds me in season 1 with the Grizzlies and the Renegades and how they
All right,
almost
so I'm about
won.
to mute. I'm about to mute Jake. I'm just joking.
Richmond Webb, nice catch for 5.
They use it against the Grizzlies all the time. It's like you were 10 yards from Gen Bowl 1. And he got
They
tackled.
never came close again.
This season they're looking good. They're looking good.
Yeah, and don't
Throwing it
tell
to
him
the
about second
sideline, makes the
season.
catch. He's looking for. Steps out of bounds at the 5.
Can't
Hey,
commend
Gunny.
it. Yes, you do.
Gunny in the
hear-
chat.
You do hear Hammer.
Hammer's here in the background. Listen to the first half. He's in it more, but then I took over. It's fine.
And then
Deontay
OBS took 2
Push him down
crashes.
even more.
The first 3 quarters, we tried to, be professional, and then it just went downhill. from
Yeah,
there.
once
Overtime.
OBS started crashing, this just became a WFA history lesson for everybody.
They're gonna go for the field goal at the 5, putting
And
it
this is-
away.
this is
Fazio
the game.
Royal. This is it.
22 yards. Watch him miss it. Please miss it. Please miss it so I can meme on
And
Vegas.
it's up, and it's
that's
good.
the game.
The Vegas Gamblers survive this game.
That means the Wolfpack are number 2 in the division. That's the best we've ever done. We've always gotten third.
Everything is the
Look at
Wolfpack.
how them doing things.
Everything goes back to the Wolfpack with Jake.
I'm gonna be really honest. I'm coach of the Wolfpack here, right? And I'm obviously want to win a championship. But then half of me goes, if I win the championship with the Wolfpack, nobody in this league will ever
Oh
hear
my
the end of
gosh.
it. And so,
Never.
as a favor to the league, do I throw the championship to
Oh,
get there?
don't throw.
If you don't win
I'm
with
kidding.
the offense you have now, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Until
No, I
they
will.
play the Heat.
I will do.
Because if
What
any of
was
you
that?
remember in season 3, we started bad when I had a head coach, and I dropped that kid real quick. My defense went from top tier in season 2 to the beginning of season 3, horrible. I dropped my defense coordinator. I was like,
The game I
No
want to
good.
see is my New Orleans Voodoo versus the Green Bay Wolfpack. That's what I want to see.
Oh baby,
Too bad that's not on the schedule though, because I also wanted the versus the Grizzlies, and I also wanted the vote versus the Ghosts, but then Logan was like,
do you play me this year?
No, because I also wanted
Wow.
versus you, but Logan was like, no.
You just have no good teams on your schedule, do you?
I know. So
Yeah,
like
the
we
Pack-
missed the playoff. I'm
The
done
Pack
with
has it
that.
easy this year. The Pacific Conference.
Yeah.
They got it easy.
I swear to God, if we don't win it, I just want to win the conference final. I don't even want a championship. I just want to be in it, and I want to win it too.
What
As,
a game.
Hugo Zachary finishes the game with 385 yards and 2 touchdowns. Started slow, but had a monster day.
Oh, he had 200 in the first half. I don't know.
Very
what you're
true.
talking about.
That's true. He had 200 in the first half.
Now, when he versus up in week 3 without Tyler Holmes and against the Wolfpack defense, then let's see how many yards he puts up.
Fun
We're gonna
fact.
get the more.
This is a voodoo fun fact. The voodoo almost landed Hugo Zachary. A little inside.
Trademark.
inside
No fun fact.
information there.
Trademark.
It didn't happen. It
No,
didn't happen, but almost. It was very close.
That would be like world ending right there.
Remember when Honolulu, now Memphis, didn't take Marquez Vick #1 overall?
I forgot they were Honolulu, man. I forgot all about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm so mad that he went 0-9 and didn't get the #1 overall draft pick.
DB, he said he might don the Wyverns jerseys for a game. We'll have to see.
The Wolfpack might bring back those cursed uniforms.
The Tribe changed their jerseys every game, and like they
They
changed their
do.
logo every game. I'm like, what's going on? Why are you a
Right.
plane now?
He's changing it again because he DM'd me 2 days ago that he wants a new
Dude,
uniform.
just put the M up like I suggested. That's all you need to do. You don't need to be a plane. You don't need to be the sun. Doesn't matter. Just
Wait, he had a plane?
yeah, he was a plane last week.
Yeah, he donned the Memphis Express themed uniforms from the now defunct American Alliance of American Football League.
Oh, okay.
but they weren't a plane either. Were they?
Yeah,
They
I
were-
don't know. I only
they
watched
were-
Orlando.
the Express. Yeah, it was a plane, a fighter
Yeah,
jet.
all I knew was that they had Manziel. That's about the only thing I knew about
But
the
they were-
Express.
They were red and blue.
Yeah,
And he was just all blue. Unless maybe I'm wrong. I don't
No,
know.
it was red and
I wasn't
blue.
really paying
Red.
attention.
Yeah, I feel bad for anyone who streams my game this year because this is a new uniform every week. New one. Now we got a new uniform. White out, all white.
So thanks for watching the stream, I guess. don't
I
know.
joined the chat and it all fell apart.
Dude,
No,
it
fell
was
apart way
well
before
gone
that.
before you got here.
It was yeah.
Hammer
so-
went from actually being a part of the cast the first half, then he slowly backed out, and then I joined and he became irrelevant.
I don't mind being quiet. Noah's the MVP of tonight.
Oh, I-
He doing the color without being able to see the game.
I
for,
know
like, 3 quarters.
that was impressive, Noah.
That's
Shout
how we
out
do
shout
it,
out to
man.
Noah.
I
Do
thought you
guys
were
know
watching
this
on your
game?
phone.
No, I
You'd be
was out for
delayed.
like at least half the game.
Parsec doesn't work on phone, I don't think.
No, I thought he was just watching the stream on his phone. But
No, because the stream's delayed.
But then halfway through, I realized he was just whatever I said. He'd be like, "Well, this is a good run."
Yeah, he was commenting on it.
That's how we do it. That's you gave me enough that I was able to work it out. Oh man.
Once I realized that, I try to be conscious of it for you.
Well, as we finish the game and you're seeing the stats go in here or showing the stats here, the Vegas Gamblers was able to defeat the Rapid City Falcons as a game that you wouldn't think that the Gamblers would have won, but they pulled it out. They definitely turned it around in the second half. They was able to win 23
Yeah, just like
to
don't
20.
expect the team to allow 4 punt return touchdowns in 1 week.
Yeah,
Excellent.
the OP running back. But as soon as I got in the stream, those returns never happened again. But you know, hey, I'm just
They didn't need him.
I'm just one of the
Didn't need him
commissioners. That's all.
My
We,
conspiracy is still being true
this is-
because there were 3 commissioners and who are the only 3 champions? They're still holding true.
This is a petition for if the Wolfpack make the playoffs, not make the playoffs, if they make the championship game. Can we have a recording, just like something that we can cut to with Jake, so we can have a live reaction
Oh
of
my
him for
gosh.
things? Because I want to see Jake's live reaction if the
Oh my
Wolfpack win.
gosh.
Because that would be priceless.
Okay, I'm gonna say this now. We have it on stream. If Jake wins the championship this year, he can be a commissioner.
Ooh, some incentive.
I thought Logan suggested me.
I don't
Did-
care. I'm just
did he?
making this up now.
Yeah, that's what he told me. He said, I want you to be the next commissioner. I'm like,
I mean, you're,
I
you're
can
my,
join that
you're my
little
best candidate right now, but if you win, you get it automatically. No questions asked.
Now I got to make sure they play the voodoo in the championship.
got all of them.
All right, thanks for watching, guys.
Wait,
Yes,
oh,
thanks for
okay.
watching, guys.